Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope, and I got another video for y'all. Today's video is law number 3 of the 48 laws of power, and this law is called Conceal Your Intentions. Let me read the judgment for y'all real quick. It says, keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. If they have no clue what you're up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Guide them far enough down the wrong path and envelop them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions, it will be too late. Now, when you read this book and you read how conniving and how manipulation works, like this book is like, then you start to really contemplate on where did we go wrong, right? And how people played us and how people did us. As you read this book, you start to reflect and just think about how you became a victim of some of these laws, right? So this one is conceal your intentions, which is a very deep one. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said in one narration that actions is by intentions, right? Meaning, intentions come from within you. They come from inside. And another narration, it says that actions is by intentions and intentions come from the heart, right? So it's very hard to see people's intentions. A lot of times we don't know what people's intentions are, no matter what they're doing. People oftentimes sit here and talk about actions speak louder than words and blah, 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 etc. But even when somebody is acting upon something or they acting in a certain manner, you still don't fully know their intentions. People do it to us all the time. We think people mean well, or we think people are good people, or we think they have good intentions. And then in the end, in the long run, they really don't have good intentions. And it's so hard because a lot of times intentions is connected to thoughts, right? And it's like, we don't really know what a person is thinking. It don't matter what they are saying. So we don't know what they're thinking or what they're feeling, right? Sometimes we could tell the feelings, but a person that is good at hiding their intentions, we don't know their intentions. We don't know why they being so nice to us. That's why a lot of people who have trauma, it's hard for them to trust, because they at one point in time they probably thought certain people had good intentions, but they really didn't. So I want to get into something, right? I used to know this guy, in the hood, what we call this concealing your intentions, people not really knowing. So it says if you're unable to distinguish genuine from false, then they cannot pick out your real goal. In the hood, we call that rocking you to sleep. Right? That's basically what we call it in the hood. Somebody rocking you to sleep. I used to know this individual in the hood who sometimes he will have beef with people. And when he will have these situations where he will have beef with people, he used to fake squash the beef. Maybe a situation happened where they shot at each other or certain things happened. And then, he used to come and, he used to fake wave the white flag. He used to be like, oh, you know what? That was about nothing. Like, yo, let's just squash it. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. That was his smoke screen, right? He used to fake wave the white flag. And you know how some dudes get sometimes in the hood. When you cop the plea, or when you say please, and you act like you don't want no more beef, right? They feel good about themselves. Some dudes feel good about themselves, and they might let you live. Like, for example, sometimes there's dudes that pull out guns on people, and they beg for their life, and then they let those dudes leave. And that usually comes back to bite them in the behind, right? Because you let this person wave the white flag that you might have had beef with, and you let them live. So, and in a sense, that's like a smokescreen, right? Because if this dude is thinking in his head, the moment this dude let me leave, I'm coming back to kill this dude, you messed up. And a lot of times that has happened in the hood, right? Dudes let dudes go, they let dudes live, and then them dudes come back to bite them in the butt, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what that person's intentions is. That person is just trying to survive that moment. So anyway, this individual, he used to fake wave the white flag. He used to ask for peace. So it puts the other people's guard down. Sometimes. Or sometimes dudes, they still be on point. But what it does is it set up a smoke screen to think that this person is soft, or this person wants peace, or this person is afraid, right? And what this individual used to do is he used to rock dudes to sleep. He used to rock their snot box. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock their taco out, and knock the meat out their taco. This was his tactics, right? So He used to use these tactics, and a lot of times people use them in our communities, right? Another type of smokescreen is like the pickpocketer. He sets up a situation so that you don't even really know what his true intentions is. A lot of people do this. So the person who is going to pickpocket you, he might bump you. You know how that one, for whoever experienced this, right? A person might be walking in a crowded space. He might see your wallet. He might spot that your wallet is sticking out. He might spot that your money is sticking out, or your phone is sticking out your pocket. So what does he do? He sets up a distraction, which is a smoke screen, right? To hide his true intentions. So he might bump you. So some dudes, what they'll do, they'll bump you. And the bump, they'll go in your pocket and take whatever they'll take. And they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, right? You're so distracted by the bump. You're so caught up in whatever situation that he set up for you to be, I don't want to say entertained, but distracted, right? Sometimes some dudes, what they'll do is they'll spill like soda on your shoe, or they'll spill water on you, you know, to distract you from what they really trying to do. So this is just another example of a smoke screen. And there's a whole bunch of examples, right? Like guys, for example, guys take women on dates. I made a video about this, right? They tell you sweet nothings. You don't really know their intentions. They're telling you things you want to hear, right? So you fall for this trap. Some dudes might spend money on you. They might take you on dates. They might be nice to you, be kind, do certain things. But it is all a smokescreen to get what they trying to get. If they just trying to get the goods from you, they're going to do whatever it is that they need to do to get the goods, because they're good at hiding their intentions. So I don't really like this law, because I feel like it's very, very deceiving, and it's very, very hard to tell who's genuine and who's not. When you read certain things, like when you read about laws like this, it's very hard not to look at people with that corner eye, like what do you want? Like, what are you really doing here? Because at the end of the day, you can never really know. It don't matter, because look, just recently, right, it was on the paper, that girl, she lined up that dude, right? He got kidnapped and whatever, they torture him and all of those things. You don't know people's intentions. And you never going to be able to know somebody's intentions. It don't matter how nice they are. It don't matter how sweet. It don't matter what they buy you. You never know their intentions. So with that being said, it's like, yeah, this dude just got lined up, right? Sex is one of the things, like so many girls growing up, so many girls lined up dudes. I know a lot of dudes that got killed, that got harmed because women lined them up. Not just women, dudes too. But because it's so hard to tell, right? And sex was a way that a lot of dudes got lined up. Chicks probably offer them some, you know, some of their private parts, their genitals or whatever. And dudes, you know, that are thirsty or that are chasing it or that want it so bad, they get set up, right? Like they might tell you, yeah, come over here. And there's an ambush. And you never seen it coming, because you didn't know this person's intentions. For example, people talk about the Al Poe situation with Rich Porter. Of course, we don't know what really happened, what really transpired, right? But if we go by the movie Paid in Full, you know, this dude thought he could trust him. This is my man's. Rich thought he could trust him. This is my man's. He gonna help me out, right? And I'm not saying this is the real story. We just going by the movie. And then look, he ended up getting killed by his so-called mans, right? Again, you never know people's intentions. You never know. And I think that was one of the most dangerous things back in the day. Today is a little different. These dudes sit here, they tell you what they're going to do to you. A person that gets mad and screams at you and he says he's going to shoot you or he's going to beat you up, he's going to do certain things, that's not the dangerous person. The dangerous person is the person who is calm, who is cool and collective, and does not tell you what he's going to do. The person who hides and conceals how he really feels about you, this is the person that is dangerous, because you never really know. And a lot of times, this is things that used to be going on back in the day, right? Rich Porter probably never thought Al Poe was going to kill him. He never thought his mans was going to be the one to shoot him, right? A lot of dudes never thought their mans was going to be the ones to shoot him. But it happens. Because again, it's very hard to tell people's intentions. So don't get deceived by the good things they might be doing. And I'm not trying to tell people to just be paranoid and distrust. But you got to safeguard yourself at the end of the day. And you got to really think about what is people's motives, what are they up to, and what is going on. And that's just a real in the world that we live in. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time. Peace out.